Yaakov hadn't seen his brother for how many years? Howard, how many years?
20-something years. Yeah.
34 years. 34. 14 years in Shem Ve'ever, 20 years in Lavan's house.
Oh,
right?
Thank you.
Okay, 34 years. So after 34 years, Vayishlach Yaakov Malochim Lefonov. He sends Malochim before him. El Esav Ochiv. The Esav, his brother. If it would have said El Esav, it wouldn't have been enough. What's El Esav Ochiv? Arta Seus de Yedo. So there's a question here in Chazal, when it says Malochim, does it mean Malochim Mamash? Does it mean literally spiritual angels? I mean, they went in human form, but they were angels? Or does it mean Malochim means agents? Because you find that agents are also referred to as Malochim. We find that Moshe Rabbeinu, when he sent to Edom, when they were the 40th year in the desert, said Hashem sent Malocho, sent his angel, and who was the angel? Who was the agent? Moshe, Malocho, to take the Jews out of Egypt. So the word Maloch, but over here it's because, why is it the word Maloch used? Because whose agent is he? He's the agent of Hashem. It says over there, Hashem sent Malocho. So when Hashem sends a Malach, it means God's agent. But here it's Yaakov sending the agents, right? So seemingly, so what would Malachim mean? It would mean Malachim Mamash, means literally spiritual angels he sent. So here the Or HaChaim has a lengthy discussion over here. Why did he have to summon Malachim Mamash, literally angels? Why couldn't he send regular agents? So he gives a number of reasons. One reason is Esav's ability of deception was at a level it was impossible to understand. To detect it, as I said, if Shem wouldn't have revealed to Rivka that she was going to give birth to a child such as Esav, even though she was brought up in the house of Lavan, she wouldn't have been able to detect his guile and his deception. That's how advanced it was in this area. It was impossible to tell. Could you make an evaluation whether Esav's at peace with Yaakov or not? The only ones who could make this evaluation had to be real angels. Therefore, he had no choice but to summon real angels to make this evaluation. That's the Or HaChaim HaKodesh. Secondly, he says, what happens if he sends agents and he kills them? They come, he decapitates them. So before Yaakov knows, he's right on he's there. He's at his doorstep and he's unaware of it. Thirdly, he says, if they're agents, if they're angels, they're Malochim, they're able to go and come back immediately. So whatever preparation he needs, he'll have enough time to prepare. These are the three reasons the Or HaChaim HaKodesh writes why they had to be a Malochim Mamash. They had to be real angels. They couldn't be just messengers, mortal messengers. Vayishlach Malochim Mamash.
Such a master of disguise. But this way it's easier to understand how, I don't even like to use the word that Yitzchak was misled, that Esav was really...
He was misled. He was deceived.
But part of it was because Esav was such a... He was able to...
It was impossible. It was impossible to understand Esav was, unless Hashem told you directly who he was.
Right.
Arta Seir, L'Eretz Seir, Kol Teva Shetzrifa Lamed B'Tchilosi T'Elohei B'Sofa. Go ahead. What do you want to say, Howard?
So that would answer your question why it would say his brother. So is he my brother or is he my enemy? So the only way to determine would be through the angels. That's what you're saying, right?
Correct. It's because it's Ochiv. Because it's Esav, Ochiv. You know, he'll present himself as Ochiv, but he's not Ochiv. Because that's what he wants to know. Is he behaving like a brother or is he behaving like an enemy?
Right.
V'yitzavosam leimor, kosomer ladoni leisov, This is what you should say to my master Esav, Ladoni. Ko amar Yaakov, ko amar Abdcho Yaakov, im loven garti, vo'echar arato. This is what your servant Yaakov said. I sojourned with Lavan, and I've been delayed until now. What did they say? Ko samar le'esav. What's Ladoni le'esav? What did Yaakov feel about Esav? He felt he was worse than a monster. Right? He personified evil. Ko samar Ladoni Esav. Ko amar Abdcho Yaakov. To say this is what your servant Yaakov said, okay, that we understand. He has to say, because you're trying to somehow to humble yourself. What's Ko samar Ladoni le'esav? Here. Is he Adoni? He's not Adoni. It's not his master.
Showing them that the brachas didn't come true.
Yeah. Okay. Howard, when Alan needs some Shalshus Torah, Nachi, you fill him in. Okay. No, but it's not saying over the Adoni. He says, you should say to my master Esav. When the Adoni, they're not saying the word Adoni. They're just saying, Kol Omar Abdcho Yaakov. You understand? This is what you should say. Kol Omar Abdcho Yaakov. That I agree. Abdcho Yaakov, yes. But what's Kol Somer Ladoni? This is what you should say to my master. I mean, is Esav Yaakov's master? You following the question? Okay. The answer is, it's like, you raise children. It's not do as I say, but do as I do. If Yaakov would express it in a disrespectful way that he's truly not humbled before Esav, by referring to Esav as master and truly communicating master, when you say Abdcho, the Abdcho is not communicated properly. The only way called Omar Abdcho Yaakov Lovan Garti, if the agents when you communicate it to them, you communicated that Esav's your master. But if when you communicate that Esav's not your master, when you give over Abdcha, the Abdcha is not given over because Esav had the ability to detect at a level which was not to be understood how he was able to detect. Are you truly humbled or you're not humbled before me?
By using the word Adoni, he's letting the Malachim know what they're up against?
No, Adoni. I mean, if you learn that it's Malachim, regular agents, it's better. What I'm saying is much better. Because they're humans. Since they're humans, they have to give it over in a way where Yaakov is truly humbled before him. So if he shows he's not humbled, the agents can't give it over properly. But if they see the master is truly humbled, then when they say Abdcha, the Abdcha is being communicated properly. But if they're angels they're able to do it even if they know the truth. Right? Okay, let's see the Maral.